I genuinely have a feeling like people don't know how to talk to each other anymore. Like people on the street don't say hello to each other anymore. They don't invite you to any activities. People don't contact each other on your own. It's always me initiating the conversation, and it doesn't even feel like a normal social interaction anymore. It more feels like I'm just bothering them, like they're so lost in their own life and distracted with their own hobbies that they don't really care about each other anymore. Nobody wants to play games. Nobody wants to go to the cinema. Nobody wants to go outside for a walk or to play billiard or to play darts or bowling. And all of this online talking and texting, it doesn't mean anything really. Sooner or later, somebody's gonna start ignoring or seeing or not responding, or I cannot tell if they just lose the train of thought, or they forget about you, or they hate you and they don't reply on purpose, or if you're bothering them or you really care about them. It's very hard to tell. And even if you do have like a normal conversation online, most of the time it's like people cannot know what you're really feeling and what kind of energy you're trying to convey. So most of the time, rather than not, they just make up their own story of what you're trying to say instead of really taking the information. For example, you say, "Oh wow, this dress suits you neatly on your persona," and instead of them taking it as a compliment, they start saying, "Wow, so you're saying that my persona is not good the other time. You're saying that I don't look good. You're saying otherwise I look bad." And maybe not all of the people are like that. It's just like online it happens more because everybody is stuck in their own head and they would rather play this full story that everything is bad and everything is against it. And I'm guilty of that myself too. It really feels disrespectful to me when people are not replying. Like, imagine how that would look in real life. I would just say, "Oh, how are you doing today?" And that person would be standing next to me staring at the ground for I don't know how long. And then they would look at me and go, "Oh, yeah, I'm doing great." And I would say, "What have you been doing with your day?" And then they would be staring at the ground again, not responding for a couple hours. But yeah, nobody looks at their phone as much as me, probably. And it's surprising to me that people who are actually willing to talk and have a great time are so far and few in between. I'm really, really deeply missing something, and I have this deep love and progress I want to see humanity do and be better, but it feels so bad because like I've been talking, contacting thousands of people in real life on the phone. I don't try to be intrusive. I don't wanna bother somebody, but it feels like people would rather ignore and push away than respond to basic requests, such as going outside, achieving something greater, going in the forest, building a bunker, just drive around, just do anything. Like let's just talk for the fun of it. You don't need to always contact me when you need a ride or when you need money, when you need help at home. We can just call, we can just talk, we can just play games. It really seems like everything is going downhill very fast. Like, let's build something greater. Let's not just be enemies to each other and pretend stuff is not okay. Like, there should be a strong community where everybody cares for each other and everybody tries to feel when somebody is feeling wrong. Like, for example, I can tell as soon as somebody is feeling bad and I try to help them, but when I'm feeling bad, it really takes a lot from people to like notice it and just ask like how you do. And I don't know if they're feeling too anxious to ask, or if they don't wanna ask, or if they don't see it. And there is also so many people that are feeling bad and they don't wanna reach out and they don't wanna talk. And I don't know how to get to these people because with these people, I wish there were more like me who would cooperate and wanna do so much because I wanna do so much in life, but I can't do everything alone. And I wanna talk to so many people and meet so many new guys and girls and live like in unity with them. I really have this deep feeling like I am missing my own tribe. Like I wake up, everybody's around me, we're doing something great. We are making food, we're making shelter, we are having fun, we're playing games, we're competing little bit just as fun. Now it's just everybody stuck inside the house, nobody's really connected. If you wanna go somewhere or do anything, you always have to drive with a car to get somewhere. And I get it. I'm not supposed to be so needy and reach out and everything, but when I work on myself so much, it also feels good. But the thing is, if I'm only making myself good and nothing else to give to somebody, I don't get it. I don't like understand what the point is. Even if I am at the top and I got everything, it's lonely. And I don't want to have people around who are just sucking my energy dry like some sort of leashes. I want people who resonate the same, who create the same energy, who are creators, but it's really hard for us to understand each other. And like I said, there are so many people I reach out to, and all they do is not respond, ignore. They don't see like that we could be doing so much, and we could make like organizations, and we could be a community, and there is a strength in unity and cooperation, but we lost it so long ago. It's gonna be so hard to get it back if we can ever get it back with the entire social media and everything that has become lost completely. Like when I was in my early 20s, I basically lost the will to talk to anybody because even when you say hi to people on the street, they don't say it back. They can smell your fear. They can smell when you're uncomfortable. They can feel it. They don't like ask, "Are you okay?" They don't look out for you as much as I would look out for them. And then my grandma told me, "Why is it so hard for you young people? For us, it was completely different." I'm like, "Grandma, what do you mean? Like, I don't want to bother people anymore. I don't want to say to them the things to bother them, to waste their time, to like, they will just make me feel like I'm not good enough." And she said, "So what? So what if somebody doesn't talk to you?" She said she goes in the bus, she talks to a lady sitting next to her. More often than not, she wants a conversation, and they're all talking to each other. And I tell her, "Grandma, you're from a different age. People were closer to each other. People knew what they were doing. Now everybody's lost. They don't know." And she said, "Nah, it also happens to us. We go on the bus and sometimes people would not talk to me, and I'm like, okay, and I just ignore it because that's their loss. If somebody doesn't want to make their great energy, or if they're not in the mood, that's understandable, and that's how it should be." And it took me very long to understand this, but I'm slowly getting it now. And the only place where I can convey my energy and talk to people is at conventions, like cosplay conventions. They see me, I attract like good vibes because they see the suit, they see how much work has been put in. But the problem is, I also tried to talk to people in convention, but they see it as intruding. They see it as harassment. They see it as me like destroying them or something. I don't really understand it because like I just said hello into people DM and they have started how I am harassing them, how I'm bothering their friends. And I always said, if you feel like I'm harassing you or if I'm making you uncomfortable, please tell me. I'm gonna remove myself. I don't wanna bother somebody and just add to the negativity. But like I said, people would rather be in their minds and create a fake, a familiar hell than a nice heaven. And that's so sad because let's all work towards positivity together. Like even outside now, when I talk to people more outside, there is like this alternative place, and it's so sad because in the town of 100,000 people is the, I would say, last place where people talk to each other and open up. And there is so much negativity being spread. People interpret so many things wrong, and they make their own image, and they play their own groups and their own hatred towards each other instead of just being friends with each other. It's like rumors go around about everybody. There is like everybody has everything negative to say for each other. Nobody says positive things. Nobody wants to change something. Everybody just wants to keep bashing on each other and try to show the superiority when they're all the same levels of negativity. Even when I am sitting here editing this video, I have replied to everybody. Nobody is currently talking back. There is nobody in DM. I have 500 followers on Instagram, 1000 on TikTok, 300 on YouTube, and my DM is empty. I try talking to everybody, I try keeping a conversation, but people are so empty. I don't know, am I like so needy and need somebody to talk to all the time, or are like people genuinely so untouched? I don't get it.